Geek Dad Life presents Toy Geeks, a live toy talk show. With only a few hours left, we're going to talk about why you should back the pack. We're also going to share some of the latest toy news, like Hasbro finally dropping some Megazords into their Lightning Collection line. We're also going to talk about Super 7 dropping the artwork for their packaging for the TMNT Party Wagon. We're going to share our latest toy hauls, try and stump John, all of that and more tonight on Toy Geeks. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toy Geeks. My name is Jay, and with me, as always, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my good friend John. John, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. You need to keep your keep your breath about you because you're about to read the chat names.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of the chat names, we should just jump into it now. Let's just get this thing going. All right. Again, I will probably miss some people. It's getting lots of people in here now. Evil Villains. Oh, wait, I gotta press it. Evil Villains, Space Cowboy, Smash Watermelon, Jeff Morris, Remy Reviews, Old School Shinobi is here. I haven't seen you forever, Old School. Good to see you. Pop Actor is here. Gotham Soccer. Fets just backed it. I'll sell it if they ever do a 84 pack. Hey, listen, that's fine. Throwback Turtle Cobweb. The Proton Pack is not a toy. Just 1,000 subs. Proton Pack is not a toy. So congrats to you, the Comma Club, as they call it, I believe. Michael Gervais, John Rhodes, David V, Cobra's Collection, Jack Lord, and Bearded Toy Guy, Michael Palmer, Free Reign, Adam, Comics, Daryl, iBrand 3G, Mike just Mike, Toy Connections, Overman, Fish Tropic, Jay Griffiths, Wade, Toy and Fun, and Linear Ranger, JMT14, Todd Smith is here, Map Room Gaming, and Raymond Stance, Troy, I think I did Wade already, Black Box Studios, Bullwinkle 80 is here as well. Nelson, Macanita Silva. Wait, I Know Your Podcast. Back the pack. Agreed. Also check out Wait, I Know Your I Know Your Podcast. I believe I'm coming. I'll be on that show in the next week or so. So definitely check them out. Alex Martinez, Altiro, Jack Knight, Hung Wen is here as well. Riley Bob, Howdily Doodly, Geeks and Geekettes. Mecha Man Blade, and Rick and Albert, Raymond Stance, Toys That Glow, another great account. T Ponder is here. I haven't seen T Ponder in forever. Bot Boy V's, Count Von Strange the Fourth, and Jonathan Clifford, Count Strange, Dave's Dimensions, Plastic Geek, Derek, Joseph K, Sam Newsman. That's as much as I got. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody in the chat for joining us live. You are all what make these live streams a lot of fun. Whew. All right, John. You would think that talking about toys weekly on this channel, especially with you and I doing these live streams, you would think I would kind of be in tune with the news of toys, right? Especially the Haslab projects, right? It's been a topic of conversation now, I feel like, ad nauseum.
Right.
And so today, like making the topic, why you should back the pack, I legitimately thought it ended tomorrow.
So did I.
I was like, maybe it's because the what was it? The Rancor was Monday, but I totally thought it was tomorrow. So I thought for sure this would be a great thing. I mean, it's still good because it's ending in like a couple hours, but I thought there'd be a little bit more time to try and convince people. It's happening tonight, everybody. I don't know if you're caught off guard a little bit. I was. Sounds like John was as well. So I had to like move some finances around just to make sure I could cover the dang thing tomorrow. It's like I got till Tuesday. I got plenty of time. Oh my God. Well, it's happening tonight.
We'll end up paying for it Tuesday, I think.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they'll get charged on Tuesday. That's why I thought it ended tomorrow. I thought that we had a day.
Yeah.
And then we get billed the following day. So there'll be a day between.
Maybe.
That's when you got to move your money. They give you a full day to move the money around.
Well, all I know is I was definitely getting into tomorrow. I yes, have some is here. I think I even said in like a group chat, I was like, we should do another, toy anxiety. I was like, no, it's tonight. I'm an idiot. Jason, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Hit the got two for me regarding the pack. A lot of people got two. So for everybody that got two and or more, here you go. Your official.
He got two. He got two.
Get the mailman. I'm happy for you if you got two. I cannot get two. One is how much I can pull off. Especially because Colleen, we took the kids to see Santa today, and so we're at the mall, and the Diamonds Direct store there. We were driving by, and she was like, "Can we just stop in there real quick?" And so I got a lot of ideas given to me at the jewelry store today.
All right.
And so it makes me
some strong hints dropped.
Oh, it was definitely some strong hints. And I was like, yeah, sure, honey. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can definitely add that to the Christmas list.
Do you have any diamond encrusted proton packs?
Just put some bedazzling on this proton pack. I'm gonna get here in a year and a half. It's just as good, honey. It's just as good. Oh my goodness. But yes, it is happening tonight. Let's check it out. And people that have loved the grass that Brian has given us for the past few streams, he did some tonight for the Proton Pack. So let me pull those up real quick. Again, gigantic thanks to Brian Brink, who put these charts together. They are a lot of fun to kind of show and see. So let me just bring all of them up again real quick. But yeah, it's already over 20,000. And I can't believe that has happened. Like, can you believe we're at over 20,000 for a Ghostbusters Haslab?
I got 19,643.
Oh, really? I thought it hit over two. Oh man. Okay, 1950. It'll hit over 20,000.
Oh yeah,
right?
It'll definitely. It's been ticking up about 100 an hour. So I think those last couple hours, it's going to go up probably 500 or 600.
So I think it should hit over 20,000. That's just my opinion. Yeah. Let's see another super chat here. Wait, I know your podcast, your episode goes live Thursday. Oh, the 23rd. So almost Christmas Eve. Boom. Special Christmas episode. Check that out. Give them a subscribe. At 17,000 backers, we should have really unlocked the secret bonus. I agree. I agree. We talked about it on our special, what do we call it? The early bird special, Toy Geeks, after the Rancor and Sky Striker, that, it seemed like the other ones had special, or they gave those kind of kickers at the minimum backer level. I just feel like they should have had one just in their back. Again, they're getting really greedy now. I understand that. But
yeah, but it's we know that they don't do updates on the weekends.
True.
Because tier 4 is still locked.
Oh, you're right on the site.
We got a day. Maybe they'll throw us all a bone. Not a tauntaun shaped skull. And I think the best idea is the World's Fair coin.
World's Fair coin would be great.
Yeah.
Something simple like that. I think really the Spangler special thing should have been like the throw-in. And there should have been something else. It's like a fun little thing. We have a couple more super chats in here. Dartherian, we got it all, and we want it now. And Toy Connections, RoboSkull, Sky Striker, Christmas, no pack for me. Listen, I understand Toy Connect. It's kind of what we're all facing. And I'd love to maybe get a couple of these. Actually, no. Why would I need a couple of that's absurd. I don't have any room for it. For those that can, good for you. I'm happy for you. I just know I don't have any room, but I kind of want to, because then I could like make one an 84 pack, keep one an Afterlife pack. Again, I can't do it though, but I'm happy for those that can. I really am. So yes, we have unlocked everything on this thing. Every single level is unlocked. We're nearly 5,000 backers over the last tier. I feel like at that point, if you have 5,000 backers, you should throw something else in.
Yeah. I still think we might. I still think we might get a little bonus tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll
Hasbro,
all
if you're
wake up
watching
to
this,
some good news.
exactly. Hasbro, if you're watching this right now, I'm not telling you how to live your life or how to run your business, but just throw us a little something tomorrow. Just a little
Yeah.
something.
I mean, we're going to be waiting till 2023, and we blew this out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just a little something, just a
Just
little
a little
something.
bit, just
Maybe
a
mail us something in July this coming year.
Sometimes it's hard, hurt you something.
But
Famous stance. Make them hard.
I was thinking about this today.
Mhm.
What Hasbro must be thinking, because when you look at the pack, it's not like a lot of other things that are made in factories. So much of this looks like it's going to be put together by hand,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they go from one thought where maybe they thought we'll get to 10,000. Maybe we'll get lucky if we get to 7 because it's Ghostbusters. We don't know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to be assembling 20,000 of these things.
Yeah.
Is this going to bump up the shipping, estimated shipping to mid 2023?
Oh. Well, it's happened with that dang Razor Crest,
The Razor
right?
Crest, yeah. And I think they probably sold more of those than they expected.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I got a feeling this is going to happen with the pack.
Yeah. I hope not.
I hope not too. I hope not too.
Like, I want this thing tomorrow, so I
Right.
hope it's not that long. Sam Newsman, I almost bought in for the guitar stand. It's a really nice guitar stand by the looks of it.
It is.
I wonder. I have plenty of guitars in the house, and I'm whenever it comes in, you best believe I'm going to do a live unboxing of the thing. Maybe John, if ours come in on the same day, we should just like open ours up together. but for sure, like, we need to do an unboxing. But I'll also bring a guitar and I will test out the stand to see if it can still work for your guitar. I won't use an expensive guitar. I'll use one that I don't mind if it falls over. We also have another super chat here from Riley Bob. Where are you at, Riley Bob? Where'd it go? Darn it. Hold on. I now expect a GDL and YHS 2023 Christmas card with everyone wearing a pack and full Ghostbusters get up. I love that idea. I think, John, you and I are getting packs. I know the YHS crew are like pros, like prop pros and cosplaying pros. But for sure, that would be a lot of fun. And my hope is in the new year, starting a Patreon. So it'll be cool to do a lot of fun patron type stuff as well. So we'll see in the future. Toy and Fun, I wish I could backpack. Congrats on those that are getting it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's in this a weird situation when there's so many things to do at once, that the dollar is stretched thin. But I think if anybody is on the fence right now, let's get into the pitching of this thing. Ryan's pack is painted gold with spray paint from Home Depot, not a pro. But that's original. That's an original. That's one of a kind, right? That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's the character of it.
Exactly. He's got to be the only one, right? To put all the time into making the pack and then spray painting it gold. I got respect for that. Anyway. Okay. Oh, okay. So why you should back the pack? If you're on the fence right now, if you're in this chat right now, and this is almost a similar. Try and copy Dan Larson here. This is the cheapest you will ever get this pack.
Yep.
So $399.99, maybe after tax, maybe $430, somewhere around there. I don't know. Changes maybe by region. You will never get it this cheap again.
Nope. And if you're going to compare it to a homemade pack, dollars to donuts, this is the best price around.
Oh, 100%. So yeah, it's not even the reselling level. It's the fact that a custom made pack, and by some of they probably have this quality and look and everything that it looks really good for people that make packs for real. This is thousands of dollars.
Yep.
And it doesn't have like a cyclotron you can disassemble and stuff like that. I've never seen that before. I'm sure customizers will do it now, but that's new. And it's so not only is the resale value going to be insane on this thing, but just in general, even buying it outside of this kind of Haslab sphere,
Mhm.
it's never going to be this cheap.
No, no. If we're looking at the way that, inflation is going, and we're getting this now,
Mm-hmm.
this could be, let's say if Hasbro tried to sell this in a year,
Mm-hmm.
if this was the same thing, it's going to be, $50 or $100 more.
Mm-hmm.
It's this right now, tonight is the time to get it. Right now. The amount of material that you're getting, the work that's gone into this, I mean, this does look handmade from what they've shown us.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak to um the fan made ones, like the professional fan made
Yeah.
ones that people spend $2,000 on. But to me, this looks, that somebody put this together, all individual pieces, the hoses, the
Mhm.
wires,
Yeah.
the amount of switches that are in this, the electronics,
Mhm.
everything. This is unbelievable what Hasbro is offering.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could see like a company like Sideshow or Master Replicas, any company that specializes in this,
Mhm.
would probably be like $1,000.
Yeah.
But a company like Hasbro that makes their living off of retail space,
Mhm.
offering this, unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got
And
to get it.
exactly. And I think there's a fair criticism to be made that like a Rancor probably maybe could have been at retail, maybe.
Mhm.
Sky Striker definitely probably could have been at retail. Maybe not as like deluxe with all the stuff that was thrown into it, but probably could have put a Sky Striker at retail. Again, not at the same level. But this is absurd. There's just no Ghostbusters has a hard enough time being on a shelf right now. Like Target, there's like one for like the blaster and maybe like
Yep.
2 pegs for like some Ghostbuster toys. So there's definitely not going to be room for a gigantic proton pack. And I think they didn't put it on here. You're right though. Like the website team and the where you're at Instagram, the like social media teams do not work hand in hand as well as they should because they showed the box art
Mhm.
day on the Instagram, but it's not on the actual website yet. But the box looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a box, whatever. But yeah, I think it looks neat, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. I mean, the box that Egon's wand came in,
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. It had that sleeve that kind of holds it shut.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as, I assume this is going to be a pretty heavy stock
Yeah.
cardboard. It's the box is just as displayable as,
Mm-hmm.
everything else that you have in your Ghostbusters collection.
Yeah, I love it because the Matty Collector one I thought was fun too because it was almost like a wooden crate kind of thing, which was neat. But this
Mhm.
seems more effective, like it's a metal steel case. Again, this is cardboard; it's not gonna be real metal. But still, you're right. Like you could kind of display if you have space. I don't, but if you have space, use the stand and the wand and everything. Kind of set up like in areas like your ghost busting equipment section. So and
Yep.
again, I've seen some really cool collections where they have almost like a wall of the firehouse and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of really cool things that this box adds to the whole thing too, which is awesome.
Yep.
Raymond Stance, another super chat. Thank you. In the words of Apollo Creed, there is no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow. Justin Pierce saying, I've only been watching for a couple of minutes and I already want to back for another one. I wish I could back for another one, but definitely getting the one.
Yeah, I wish I could too.
And I'm trying to like think of worst case scenarios or something. Like what if the charge doesn't work or something, and then they say sorry, you don't get to have it, and then it's truly
Yes. Okay, because you brought that up,
yeah.
I got something else.
Okay.
So, I went to use my card for something yesterday,
Yeah.
and it got declined
Mm-hmm.
because I never activated it. It was
Ooh.
like a card that I have that just
Yeah.
had been sitting, in my files of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the card that I used for the Sky Striker, where
Yep.
I didn't use the card physically, I just put the numbers in and it worked. I
Yeah.
tried to do the same thing last night for something else
Yeah.
and it got declined.
Yep.
So I don't know why it worked for the Sky Striker. There is absolutely no reason why it actually worked, because I checked my statement on online,
Yeah.
and the charges, it's completed. It 100% went through.
Weird.
Last night I went to use the card and I just got a text saying it's declined because your card has not been activated. So I activated it and it went right through. I'm like, why on earth did it work for the Sky Striker? And I would have never known.
Hasbro has like special authority, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't have to stress about it.
Yeah, we don't care if your card's going to decline. You're paying for it.
Cave Barry and Media getting a few packs tonight. Rest in peace, Rancor. Off topic. Super has nearly 100 figures on pre-order and hardly delivered any in 2.5 years. Thoughts? We're going to talk about Super 7 in a little bit because we'll talk about the box art for Party Wagon as well as the Animaniacs. But I think it is, it's something of note. Like, they've taken a lot of pre-orders. The Turtles seem to be coming down pretty quick and easy, seemingly. But I know some of the other ones have taken a little while. But we'll talk about Super 7 for sure tonight. No worries about that. Let's see. Jonathan Clifford, I officially got to keep one as is and one to eventually convert. Yeah, that's the main reason why I maybe would want to go to, is to convert one into an 84 pack. But again, just being Christmas season and all the gifts and everything and Sky Striker, I can't swing it. I can't swing it. For those that think YouTubers make buku bucks, that's not true at all. So gotta make do with what I got. Todd Smith, in reply to Charlie Weaver, Emily said they're open to doing other versions of the Sky Striker. So maybe, yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity there for sure. Jake Irvis, if you don't get one, I'll have one. You can buy only $99.99. There we go. Wait, I really want 4, but can only afford 2. Hey, listen, that's one more than me, my friend.
Yeah,
one more than me. Update on the totals here: 19,701, closer and closer to 20,000. Listen, if we hit 20,000, Hasbro, give us something. I know that sounds really childish. Give me it. It could be something really stupid. It could just be a coaster. Okay, maybe not a coaster, but just something. I love the World's Fair coin idea.
Or maybe just like a decal for our car.
Oh, you froze a little bit. I'm going to say decal for your car. I think that's what you're going to say, because I want a decal for my car that says, my Proton Pack is cooler than your Proton Pack. I need something like that. If they can even do something as simple as that, that would be awesome. Let's see. 19,713. Oh, you froze. You're back? Nope, still frozen. Love this idea from Mike Davis. Ecto Cooler. Would love. I mean, I've tried. John's on twice. Let me remove this one. Let me press in. How are there 2 of you, John? What happened?
I only got one here.
I'm still seeing the one of you frozen like this.
I was gonna say I backed the pack, a decal for your car that says I backed the pack.
I backed the packs. Just something to, when I go to conventions, to make people be angry at me. That's what I want. It's like, I backed the pack, you didn't. Neener. Just something along those lines. That's all I want. Spangler's glasses, that would be cool. Let's see. I drank so much Ecto Cooler back in the day that my insides must be dyed green. I've that whole promotion. I probably should do more, but I did it. I don't know. I gotta think of something really creative to maybe get High C to pay attention to me. So he got 2 Johns. Bob Actor, Mattel should give me a free attorney. I've been paying them since 1982. It's a damn mortgage. Yeah, I think, again, patronage, like just how much you spend should not make you get better stuff. I totally understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, we've hit 5,000 over the highest level tier. Probably just throw something else in. Yeah. Oh, a Slimer tube gum reissue for backers. That taste is still, I can taste it immediately. You remember that Slimer tube gum?
I totally forgot about it, but I do remember it now.
Yeah, I think it was similar to other, like, just that tube gum, just it had a very, it's kind of like
it was like a toothpaste tube, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did have another one. Oh, what was it? I'm trying to think of what the character was or who it was for.
They had a few.
Yeah.
They all kind of tasted similar to me, but I had the Slimer one for sure. Raymond Stance, if we hit 20K, give us a 1/1 Ecto one for free as a bonus. That seems reasonable. That seems totally reasonable. Considering I think a 1/1 replica just sold in Vegas at auction for like $200-something thousand or something like that.
Oh wow.
Which that's steep. That is steep. That's
Yeah.
something I know I'll never have, right? That car is huge. It's like the length of 2 normal cars. Like, how do you store that thing? You need like a warehouse to store
I
it.
mean, the car itself must be expensive without the mods, with it adding no
yeah.
ecto, just the ambulance.
There's only 50 of them, I think, in existence. I think they maybe made 100, and I think there's maybe only 50 left of that specific modified hearse ambulance Cadillac.
Wow.
So yeah, they're rare and expensive. Yes, have some Plasma Series Muncher. Oh, absolutely. I just did the Plasma Series review. I just posted it a couple days ago. And while it's neat that we have all the characters, we definitely need a Muncher, maybe a 2-pack Muncher and the Bug-Eye Ghost. Like we need Plasma Series version of those for sure. Plasma Series Slimer figure, I'm fine with that. I mean, these are all like new tooling. So I'm being easy on Hasbro here. Just give us, to John's point, just something, anything. You could be super lazy. You have it a year and a half, or if you want to do it middle of the whatever, you just say anything. You posted a picture of the Rancor Keeper. You could be that lazy with it.
Yeah.
Let's see, Dartherian, 258 to get in 2.5 hours. We're getting 20,000 easy. Need a firehouse to store it. It then becomes like, what's next after this? Okay. The price factor alone, that should be why you should back the pack. The other thing is, and I think we've already shown it, we've already proven this to Hasbro, but for Ghostbuster fans, like showing that we are out there, we are plentiful enough to back, really cool niche projects like this, and Hasbro do more, because I think, yes, our community is not as big as Star Wars. The Ghostbuster fan community is not as big as Star Wars or He-Man, but it's strong. It's really passionate. And, something like this getting, and should very well, and I want to jinx it, but should very well get 20,000 backers for a pretty big thing, a proton pack.
Yeah.
I think this should prove once and for all that the Ghostbuster fan community, if you put the right thing out there for them, they will back it in droves. The goal was 7,000. We very well could, be 13,000 over the minimum level.
Yeah, just the make it happen goal.
Yeah.
And you said how the Ghostbusters numbers or fan base numbers aren't as large as Star Wars or He-Man or something of that level, but Star Wars and He-Man aren't necessarily going to buy everything.
Yep.
Whereas, say if this was I'm not going to say a Star Wars thing, because we saw what happened with a Star Wars thing, or that is a good example.
Yeah.
Say there's 100,000 Star Wars buyers right now, and 4% of them wanted it.
Yeah.
But 100% of Ghostbusters fans want this. I think that's the difference, where people are, collectors of Star Wars or He-Man or Transformers, they can be a little bit, they're choosy. What am I going to get? But all the Ghostbusters fans, they're all in. So you're going to get, even if it's 95% can afford it, 100% still want to buy it. 100% of Star Wars fans could buy the Rancor, but only 4% want it.
It's true. And, honestly, no offense, I'm a Star Wars fan. I literally, part of my toy hauls today will be Star Wars toys. So I'm not saying this like I'm not also a Star Wars fan, but Star Wars fans, we're spoiled. A little spoiled.
Yeah.
It's been nonstop Star Wars since 95, right? So nearly 20 years, 30 years. Is that 25 years?
Oh,
Time.
is
that 27 years? 26 years?
Well,
No, it's
we're
26
at
years.
we're at 25 just from Power of the Force 2.
Yeah. God, we're old, John. When the hell did that
Oh, I
happen?
know it. I mean,
Anyway, it's been nonstop Star Wars for well over 20 years, pushing 30. And yeah, I think the Ghostbuster fans been just dying for things that really hit the right buttons, and Jason Reitman and Ghost Corps have really done that really well. The movie is kicking butt. You know, it's well
Yep.
over 100,000 domestic. I think 250 worldwide. It should be well on its way to have a sequel because it was a relatively inexpensive, kind of blockbuster film. Like, it was only 75 mil. So the movie's done really well. So for Ghostbuster collectors right now, this is a great time because this project is something that we've wanted for a very long time, and it's been backed, and you all are backing it in droves. So if you haven't backed it yet, not only is this going to be the best price you can ever get, but this is another thing to show the powers that be that the Ghostbusters fans are clamoring and hungry and thirsty for more. And I want an Ecto 1. I want a big freaking 6-inch scale Ecto 1. I want a Firehouse. Like, I want the big crazy things that no retailer would put on the shelf because they're having a tough enough time putting the Ghostbusters stuff on the shelf. So, like, if this is the way we got to do it, let's do it. I'm in.
Absolutely.
Jimmy fans are more passionate. Let's settle that. Level 5 all pack signed by Jason Reitman. I think he'd do it. I wouldn't mind that. Just not on the pack. Can you just do it like in that little compartment if you could do it in there?
Yeah, they can just send him like the battery covers.
Yeah.
And then he just ships them all back.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you want the toy fire? I've already have the toy Firehouse. I want like a screen I want a plasma series Firehouse, right? It may be more likely to do an Ecto 1. Maybe actually, John, let me ask you this. You know this about toy industry and how much it costs for tooling and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think a Firehouse is more feasible than a vehicle like the Ecto 1?
Yeah.
You think a Firehouse is more feasible?
Yeah. If it was sort of basic, like the real Ghostbusters Firehouse, I know you wanted plasma series, so that was just really increase the size.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so you have the McFarlane Batcave, right?
Yep.
Have you opened it?
No.
Okay. That is extremely basic, and it was a pretty good price.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're thinking about like just a building of 4 walls, a floor, and a roof, just the tooling for that, even though it's big, will be a lot cheaper than multiple doors on a car with just so many more moving parts on an Ecto than tooling for just
a box.
Just a box, essentially. Yeah. So I think a Firehouse, if it was kept simple, would be a lot easier than an Ecto 1.
So I'm good with either or. But if those are things that you want and you haven't backed the pack yet, like hitting over 20,000 is a signal to say, what's our next thing? I want Bill and Pam to go into the big Monday morning meeting and be like, they're gonna ask like, congrats, what's next?
Yep.
Like that's I know, I've had bosses where like you do some great thing, it does really, really well. And it's like, the reward for great work, more work. And so they're going to be asked, I would assume. And so we want, giving one, you're getting this awesome pack. It's going to be worth a lot of money. Even if say you get it and it's not your thing, you probably sell it for and make double or whatever. But this kind of gives Bill and Pam enough ammunition to be like, we need to do a Firehouse.
Yeah. Yeah. The people have spoken.
They have spoken.
And since a prop works out so well, they should just say, we want to do a trap and a PKE meter. It's, it's a no-brainer at this point.
I think so as well. Let's look at some of the stats. There are a few hours from before. Let me pull those up real quick. But let's just look at the numbers, by the numbers for the Proton Pack. Again, we'll pull it up between everything else that's been done so far. Poor Rancor Only 85.33. This is really tiny. Let me see if I can zoom it up a little bit. But yeah, didn't quite make it. Sky Striker, really strong finish at 17 or 16.73.34. Couldn't quite get that last backer level, which is a bit of a bummer. But the Proton Pack is darn near 20,000, which again, John, when all three of these were announced within 5 days of each other, did you think at the end, the one with, and we don't know for sure yet, but maybe the potentially one with over 20,000 backers would be the Ghostbuster one? Would you say that's going to happen?
No. I remember saying it's going to be hard to get the pack backed.
Yes.
to 7,000, and now we're almost at triple that number.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nuts.
I honestly cannot believe that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we went back and listened to when this was announced, I know that I had my doubts.
You can hear it in your voice.
Yeah. And I thought Rancor definite, Sky Striker probably.
Yeah.
Proton Pack, I don't know.
Ooh, John Hibbert, I love this. A certificate certifying you own a Proton Pack, and it's signed by Jason or Danny or Ernie or Bill. Hell, I take Andy Potts. Bill, I don't think so. I'd love Bill's like the elusive autograph for me. I don't have a Bill autograph. And literally, every time my wife and I go to Charleston, South Carolina, I bring things just in case I run into Bill Murray. Just in case, I have a Bill Murray story. Yes, have some. Haslab Ecto will be on the table once the Ecto is delivered, and if there is new GB media backing it, if they announce a sequel for 2024, I could see the Ecto launching around that time. That would be great. Matter however it has to happen. But I think Trap and PKE would be great as well. I think anything. I'd be happy for anything. Haslab Ecto will be announced on GB Day 2023, assuming that the pack has shipped. Don't assume that pack has to ship, because look at the Razor Crest. Yeah.
Do you think that they need to keep some sort of presence going between now and the time that a sequel is announced? Like, do you think that they should do the PKE or the Trap sooner than later, just to keep that momentum?
I think it just depends on how they want to shake that, right? If I was, Ghost Core, and I'm not, but if I was them, and this is seems to be the usual media play, I would assume they're working on some type of TV series or something. Like they need more media to kind of keep it in everybody's minds, right? And so, but you also want to keep quality really high. So it just depends on how you want to shake that out. But
yeah,
but Ghostbusters, I think, is so primed for especially the way they took it at the end of the movie. But the franchise, again, it was mentioned in the first movie, the franchise rights alone will make us rich beyond wildest dreams. The ability to have franchises all over the place opens up a multitude of different types of TV series. And the real Ghostbusters cartoon show, as well as Extreme Ghostbusters, prove that there's just the occult and everything about it. And there's so much stories there that you could make a really good TV series. You could do an animated series, a live action series, however you want to shake that. But it could work really well. My wife loves Supernatural, and I always give her crap. It was like Supernatural basically just keeps regurgitating real Ghostbusters storylines. I was like, oh, hey, there's Sam Hain. Yeah, Ghostbusters did it. But anyway, that's it's clear that it works. So we'll see how they play that. But it's a good point, John. That maybe that is another way they can kind of keep it in our minds. And I would, again, Trap, all the props would be great. All the props would be great. Yeah, I think a live action Ghostbusters TV show would be really cool. It'd be really cool. Again, if they did the whole movie for 75 mil, heck, wasn't Game of Thrones like 20 million episode or something ridiculous?
Yeah. And didn't they just scrap something? The pilot episode?
Yeah.
And that cost
30 million to that or something, right?
Yeah. We don't need it. We'll just write that off.
Oh Lord. I don't know if the slime blower will ever be on the table. Just I feel like it's so big. It's gotta be twice the size of the regular one.
Yeah, because it's really long, isn't it?
It's tall.
Just that that central. It's
like a scuba tank
tube
with 2 other scuba tanks.
Yeah.
But it'd be great. I'd be down for it. Let's see. Yeah, but Sam and Dean are more attracted to the female demo. I think they're attracted to anybody's demo. I think they're incredibly attractive, but still, it's the same dang thing as Ghostbusters, and Ghostbusters is better. And that's what I tell my wife every time she's watching it. Ghostbusters did it better. And she's like, shut up, nerd. Can't believe you're backing that pack. All right. Let's look at one. Oh, I don't want to stop sharing the screen. Let me share this again real quick. But yeah, looking at it compared to everything else, the Sky Striker again had that insane last day jump. Which is, again, you look at the graph, it's got to be the biggest. Victory Saber is actually pretty big as well, but this has had a nice smooth run here up to 20,000.
Yep. There's no lag in there at all.
Yep. Let's see. Brian Brink has a great point here. Again, the creator of these fantastic graphs, also Realm of the Collectors. Check out the channel as well. Have they made a slime blower one yet as a precursor? That might be our kind of telltale sign, right? Is there some type of prop that would probably go with another prop, and that will be how we know. So if they do a slime blower wand, then we'll know we're getting the slime blower pack. Nerd with somebody references Extreme Ghostbusters. Yeah, that's me. I freaking love Extreme Ghostbusters. It's so good. Yeah, exactly. Supernatural did a Boogeyman episode as well. I feel like they've done every single real Ghostbusters episode has been on Supernatural. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to throw shade at the Supernatural fandom or what it is. It's great. I enjoyed it more when I watched it as a kid in the 80s on the real Ghostbusters. Oh my goodness. All right, John. We have a lot of other things to talk about as well. So let's go. If the chat keep us honest on the tabs here, because I think we want to celebrate once we hit 20,000. Let's do a quick check again. We're at 1985.4. Exactly. And Supernatural never fought Cthulhu. Exactly. I love Filmation Ghostbusters. I think it's really good, Pop Actor. I have a Filmation Ghostbusters collection. If Craig's still watching, I have a Ghost Command house playset.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't yet, but he'll get one soon enough. If I know Craig, he'll have one soon enough.
You have everything, don't you? Except the Bone Troller?
I do not have the Bone Troller, and Craig just got the Bone Troller.
I saw that.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I do need that at some point in time, but I'm not stressing about it. I will have my chance one day. But hopefully it's not right now because I wouldn't be able to afford it. All right. So we've been complaining about how the Hasbro and Lightning Collection has not done. How could they not have Zords, especially the MMPR Zord? And so I guess they finally done it, but they're doing like its super premium version of it.
Mm-hmm.
With this Zap Zord Ascension project. And they open up pre-orders. It's a 1/144 scale, which ends up being like almost 12 inches, I believe is what they said.
Yeah, it's like 11 inches tall.
So it looks amazing. I have pre-ordered it. So I definitely pre-ordered it.
Oh.
I really want it, but I'm also feeling a little bit, just a little, that it's only 11 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
That's what she said.
Because again, it looks really nice, but I really want a giant one. I want one like Sentinel size. That should be a scale. I want Sentinel scale Megazord. But it looks pretty good. It's pricey. It's trying to be, one of those premium, like, I don't know. What do Soul Jakokin ones go for? Aren't they like $150? Are they $250?
I think they start at like $300.
$300. Okay.
Maybe. I'm not sure, but I know they're pricey.
But they have a lot of metal parts. This is just plastic, I think, all throughout. So it's not as many premium parts, but it's still $168. I think it was 170 something bucks after taxes for me.
Mm-hmm.
But John, what are your thoughts here on this Zord?
Pretty much the same as you. It's not big enough.
Yeah.
And I go back to when they first showed this off, when he had it behind the table and he's
Yeah.
like, we're doing the biggest Megazord we've ever done, the biggest Megazord for Power Rangers. And then he takes it out. And it's like, what a letdown. Have you seen any of the previous Megazords, regardless of it Mighty Morphin or
Mhm.
any of the other lines? Look at the Super Train from Lightspeed. That thing
Yeah.
is massive compared
Yeah.
to this.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
This is, not enough. It's just they didn't take it far enough for me. I mean, it's
Right.
cool. You get the tiny the tiny Rangers go in it. You open up the head, you can kind of see.
But
Uh,
Bandai did that already.
yeah, but this doesn't feel Lightning Collection to me. This feels like, I know that the Zord, what is it? Zord Ascension Project. It's like
Yes.
another offshoot that they're going
Mhm.
for. I think they could have stepped it up a little bit more,
Yeah.
especially in the size of it.
Yep. Plastic Geek has a great call here. Premium price, but the Sabretooth still has hollow legs.
Yeah, terrible.
Watch them make a Titanus, a Haslab figure. I just want a Haslab Megazord that's huge.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I just
A la Panache Place.
yes. I want a Panache Place style Megazord where I can put a little 3 3/4 inch Power Ranger figure or the Super 7 Power Ranger figure into the dang thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want. It's a cobweb.
Ain't that the truth?
Holy Pocket Megazord. Oh my God, cobweb. I think that might be comment of the night. Nicely done. Yeah, I think I mean Tiny Rangers are Tiny Rangers. I don't care about that so much, but yeah, I don't know. It needs to be bigger. It needs to be
Yeah.
bigger.
I mean, if you had a side by side of the original 93 Sabretooth Zord next to that one,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, they're not that much different. I mean,
No.
gray and the gray and the chrome colors, but the positioning of the legs, everything on it is very similar. I mean, it's a little bit sleeker. The lines on this one are a little bit sharper,
Mm-hmm.
but they're really similar. Whether, I don't care if it's got an articulated neck for side to side so you can do an ankle swivel on the Megazord. It's not that much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Map Room Gaming, they look like Dungeon and Dragon minis. Right? Jada Toys made better Ranger minifigures, absolutely, or even Micro Machines. Those ones look better.
Yeah.
But I think it's so small they had to make it that tiny. Mighty Max Megazord. So, yeah, I think again, I pre-ordered it, at a bit of a stress that if I didn't, I wouldn't get it. But the thing that's so funny, it did sell out on the Hasbro Pulse website, but I was like, oh, they just have it everywhere. So it is still available on Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. So if you want it, it's out there. But again, Hasbro, I feel like you gotta put, I don't know, just you gotta swing for the fences on this one. If you made a Sentinel scale, 24-inch or 30-inch, whatever, for $350, people would have bought. Well, okay, I can't criticize you for putting too many Haslabs in one quarter, and then also so you should do another Haslab. Put it in the tax season or something. I don't know. Spread it out. Like there should be a big Haslab just once a quarter, and that should be your calendar.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's where it should be. Bearded Toy Guy. It's like a baby's toy.
It's just not enough for $170.
No. Lab Rat couldn't even give us an extra 13 inches.
That's what she said.
We're out of control tonight on this, but so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the individual Zords need to have full joint articulation. I need to know if Dragon Zord is in the pipeline. Probably. If this is there, Dragon Zord has to be there, right?
Yeah.
Like I say, Dragon Zord has to be the second most popular Megazord of all time, right?
Yeah, I'd say so, definitely.
Update from comics, almost at 19,900 with 19,896. So we'll see.
Getting there.
I had part of a Megazord once, but I straightened it. It's anybody that gives me crap about Ghostbusters too. I said there's so many great lines in Ghostbusters too, and the Egon, I had half a slinky once, but then I straightened it. Is up there as one of the best from any Ghostbuster film. And great point here by Sprint. So that Zeo Megazord they released is just a one-off instead of a line. That Megazord was actually pretty good. Thoughts on that, John?
I don't think that Megazord came apart into individual Zords. I think that's what I didn't like about it.
Yeah,
and I think that's why that line hasn't continued. I don't think that we've seen any more from that series.
Maybe that was like the big feedbacks. We're like, all right, we're going back to our labs.
Yeah, we're going back to where they are Zords.
And then we're gonna bring it back. That's gonna be really small. I need the Zoolander. What is this? A library for ants? Is this a Megazord for ants? Oh man. Oh, there we go. Brian Brink. Great idea. We've hit 20,000 backers. A straightened slinky. You know, I'm trying to remember now in the film. I don't think anybody's said it. Like that would have been a great Easter egg item. They hit us over the head with a lot of the the Easter eggs in his little underground office there. But a straightened slinky should be somewhere in the background there. If it has been seen, it's already been talked about. So bad. Oh, Wade, we got 20,000. All right, let's check it out. Oh, did we get it? Let's see. Did it happen? Wait. Ow. No, we didn't. Wait. Why you can't? What? Come on now. We're still almost there. 19,003. We're almost there. 100 to go. We can do this, everybody. If you haven't done it yet, this is your chance. You only have 2 hours left. All right. So Megazord, disappointing. Should be more. Just go for it. Oh, what Riley Bob. Great call out by Riley Bob. Why not release individual 12-inch Zords to build up to the Megazord? That would make it an epic size and many more purchases.
Yep, definitely. And do it so it's easy. You don't have to hunt down each individual one.
Mm-hmm.
Make them all in even numbers. So there's not more T-Rexes than Sabertooths. Everything's got to be equal. Mm-hmm. And then it would be, able to do it financially for the company and the buyers. That'd be awesome.
Yep. We're close. Yeah, like the Playmates Voltron.
Yeah.
Which is
and
great.
They could do O-Ring Rangers. Do a crossover.
They own both Power Rangers and G.I. Joe.
Yep. O-Ring Rangers. Oh man.
O-Ring Rangers would be so freaking cool. O-Ring Rangers that fit into the Megazords and the Zords. Oh my gosh. Yes. Hasbro, do it.
Yep, that's how it's going to get done. See the
Yeah,
pterodactyl flying alongside the Sky Striker? Perfect.
Oh, yes. That needs to happen. All right, John. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Party Wagon. Another big expensive thing that I've backed. I did Entertainment Earth, so I don't have to pay until it ships. So I got some time to worry about. That's a future J problem. That's not
a current J problem.
It's not a current J problem. The Proton Pack is the current J problem. But the artwork was dropped on social and an actual page today. So let me preface this by saying I am so bored with Ultimates packaging across the board. It's big, it's bulky, it takes up a lot of space, and it's boring for the most part. And it's especially boring on the Turtles line. It's just green bricks or purple bricks. It's the same each and every time. There's slight variances, but we're only a few waves into it, and I'm bored, and I'd rather just get the figures in a little baggie and not have to worry about the packaging anymore. So that's my opinion on this packaging. And it doesn't change too much for this one. I think the artwork's really cool, But I'm so ingrained on that Playmates brick style that I can't see this and be like, I really, really dig it. And that's probably just my nostalgia brain taking over. John, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, nothing spoke to me with this.
Yeah.
It should have, maybe it should have been a window box.
Yeah.
We don't know how assembled this is going to be in there,
Mm-hmm.
but I assume enough of it's put together where it can look good in a window.
Yeah.
I mean, the art is cool, but that could have gone on the back. It
Yeah.
could have been, on the sides, how it is, window on the front, just like the Ultimate figures. But this, I don't know. I think maybe they rushed it because a lot of people were complaining, show us the box, because it's still too expensive. What's it going to look like?
Were people complaining that much about it? Like, is this like, are they worried they're not selling enough of this thing?
I really think so because the Four Horsemen started campaigning for this. They started posting just the same. They were sharing the same things that Super 7 was.
Yeah.
And then leaving their own comments, like, we're so happy to work on this, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But then every comment, okay, not every, 90% of the comments are, it's still too expensive. I can't afford it. This is way overpriced, and it's one after the other after the other. And then Super 7 did another one, I think it was yesterday. And like the first comment was, here comes all the hate. And then the second comment was, yep, second to comment, more hate on it. And it's becoming a running joke, I think, where they're pushing this so much because, maybe it's not going to make it. Maybe this isn't going to happen. Because
gosh,
they still have to have a minimum number, right?
True.
I mean, regardless of the amount of orders that Entertainment Earth and Big Bad or Dorkside or whoever else is going to jump in on this as a retailer, I assume they still need to have a good chunk of their own pre-orders where, maybe they're just not getting them because they're really pushing this a lot.
Yeah. It's a good question. It's good. It's a good thing to bring up. I for one I've been so worried about the Haslabs being funded or not that I haven't even thought about like, is the Party Wagon okay? Hey, Party Wagon, are you all right?
Yeah, because I don't think this is guaranteed.
Gosh, that'd be crazy. But they haven't pitched it like it needs to hit a certain thing,
I know, but
if they thought this was going to do it, I don't see how. But again, I don't like it. I don't like it.
No.
But that's just me. I know I may be in a minority here. I know I might be in a minority. I know a friend of the show, Gray Skull, aka Caesar. Hard to disagree. Box art looks pretty dope. Again, I think maybe for the non-nostalgic people, it looks objectively, I think it looks fine. I'm just so tired of the Ultimates packaging, especially the TMNT packaging. It's kind of boring to me at this point, and it's big and it takes up a lot of space. That all the green bricks, it just looks like it just feels very generic Turtles. It doesn't feel like the Playmates Turtle line that these toys represent. And I know this isn't Super 7's fault because clearly probably Playmates like, no way we're giving you that. But I just feel like there's that disconnect on this where the figures are such a great kind of recreation of the vintage toys that the things like the sticker sheet, and you can even see it here in the artwork, they did not put the fin sticker on here.
Yeah.
That it's a miss that it's not more directly connected to the vintage one.
Yeah. And I think I assume they can't too much, but going the way of like Motu Origins, where there's little Easter eggs on the packaging, where you see, like we saw Mossman's hands coming out of the ground on the package for the Palace Guard. I don't see any Easter eggs on this. Everything that's there, we've seen. Maybe they could have just, shown something else on there.
Yeah. Put a Technodrome on there. Get everybody amped up.
Oh man, yeah, like that'll happen now.
But like, I don't know who did the art. I think the work looks fine. It's not like any of our friends, right? It's not Nate Barch or something, is it? The art's there.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
It's
I
not
really
Nate,
think it just should have been a window box.
but people probably complain if it was a window box.
Yeah.
On the fence, guys, if it's pushing over the edge for the pack, do it. You only have a couple hours left, and if you don't do it, there's no way it'll be cheaper than it is right now. So if you do want this thing, and you can maybe swing the cost of it, and I totally understand this is a luxury item that maybe not everyone can afford. And trust me, I feel it. I feel the wallet. It's hurting. It's hurting this quarter. So I totally understand that. But if you really want this thing, you've always wanted the pack, now's the time to do it. If it's the party wagon, at least there's a lot of options to not have to pay right now. Like Sideshow's doing it, so you can like split up payments over multiple months. Entertainment Earth, you can wait until it actually ships to pay for it. And I think they're doing free shipping as well. So there's a lot left. And Dartherian, be part of the 39 left to get to 20,000.
Yeah. Yeah, try and get the number 20,000. Maybe
yes.
you'll get a cool bonus.
Maybe there should be. Exactly, Palpatine, do it. Always. Turtle Dave, the Sky Striker is my guilty pleasure crowd fund of the month. Hey, I got it as well.
Yeah.
It's time to cross the streams. It's time to do it.
Yeah. If you have the money and you don't need to worry about it until 2023, and even if it's just an investment, if you're just doing it for an investment and you can afford it right now, do it.
Yeah. Chris Esposito, if the pack is something you really think you want, is a no-brainer to get it now. It's the lowest price I'll be. Agreed. Count Von Strange, if you use Sideshow for the party wagon, you get points for it. Exactly, you get points for it as well. You can use towards other things.
Yep.
19,968. It's ever closer. Number 20,000 gets a bag of bones. So I'd say, yeah, if you're on the fence about the pack, it's a no-brainer. Especially it's timed. Like it's either now or never. It's now or never.
Yep. There's going to be no extensions. When that clock ticks 0, it's over.
Yeah. Grayskull, Super 7 were canceled and announced product because of the lack of orders. No, but they could. There's no reason they can't.
Yeah. I mean, I assume some of the Ultimates figures like SpongeBob and Ren and Stimpy don't have the same kind of numbers as Turtles and Thundercats. They can probably afford that, but I think, the party wagon, they need to have some good numbers on this.
Yeah, probably. Chris Fleming. I'm related to Ted and Annette Fleming. 20,000 backers, Gozer Temple, maybe a bit ambitious. Why not? Collector of Nostalgia just ordered mine. There you go, Collector of Nostalgia. You're doing it. 25 to 20,000. Woo.
We might see it live. Might see it. You know what's nice? We're going to be able to go to bed stress-free about it. It's just, we know it's done. We're getting it.
John Hibbert, Ninja, flop. Okay, can we? I don't know if I want to live in a world where the party wagon doesn't get made.
You know who will be happy? NECA. And I think I'm going to wait to see what NECA comes out with. Even though I have no NECA turtles,
yeah,
I would be perfectly happy having a NECA party wagon for half the price with my figures.
Cobra's Collection just packed the pack again. Maybe still later for Enter Bay. Yeah, there you go. I had the Enter Bay Ecto backed, or pre-ordered at one point, but I backed out because I just don't have room. It's way too big. It's way too damn big.
Who's doing the new one? Who's doing that Afterlife Ecto one?
Enter Bay is again.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
How much is it? I haven't seen how much it is.
Back when it was the first one, I think it was like $1,600.
Ooh. Wow.
I'm sure it's way more than that now. I guess. I don't know. I would assume. The one I do regret not going through on was the DeLorean, the Time Machine, the Hot Toys one. because it was only $600 at the time. Now it's way more than that. Oh, Blitzway. Thank you, Blitzway. It is Blitzway. Thank you, Doc Smizzle. I knew it was one of the not Hot Toys ones. All right, let's pull it up. Let's pull up the screen now. It's got to be happening any second for Ghostbusters Plasma Series. Let's see. We're almost at 20,000. And we're saying this like Hasbro's going to do something for us at 20,000, but I just feel like 20,000 is a big deal.
Like we'll see fireworks and
yeah, exactly.
Bill's going to come on the screen with the ghost popper again.
Like I'm sure it's probably just like one person that runs the whole IT department for Haslabs or Hasbro Pulse, but can we just put some fireworks in there? My iPhone does it. 10 away. 10 away. Oh man, it's going fast now. Oh, 1994. It's whew. It's gonna 6 away. 6 away.
6. Wow.
And you gotta get the Neutrino one as well. Yes, you do need the Neutrino one, but they are re-releasing them. And again, it's only 100 and something bucks for that. So if you don't have that yet, you do need to get that. Hasbro's not even doing a live stream. Bill and Pam, we should have had you on tonight. We should have had you on the show. $16, $1,600 a better dancer on the table and be my #1 Christmas item. I know, but it's really cool. It is really cool. The Blitzway Ecto one, it looks amazing. All right, still at 1994. F5. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, 96. 96. 4 more to go.
We need one person just to order 4 right now.
Yeah, so
the family pack.
The family. Oh my god. Yeah. I cannot believe this pack has done that many. Okay, so at 1996, 19,996. 3 away. 20,000 backers get a virtual date with Pam. Oh my god, Bernie Davis. So close. Wait, I paid $250 for a Spanger throw last week. Oh, John, I'm sorry. Where's the $250?
Might have got it on eBay.
Prices? Have they gone up that much on eBay?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they've been going for, via auctions for over 200.
Jeez Louise. Like that's what they're doing. Oh, there it is. 20,000. It's happened. Oh my god. Oh, we did it. We did it, everybody. Hold on. I can't play very much of this music because it'll probably shut me down, but I do love it anytime something goes well. 20,000. You did it, everybody. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's all I can play. I'm sure it'll also get me flagged anyway. Thanks, YouTube. But anyways, we've done it. 20,000 backers.
Cheers.
I've already drank all of mine, but cheers to everybody at home. 20,000. We did it, everybody. And Hasbro, if you're watching right now, yeah, exactly. We did it. This is the equivalent of Louis Tully at the end of Ghostbusters 2, shooting the beam, even though the guys on the inside actually saved the day. Mm-hmm. But we'll act like we did it. I'm a Ghostbuster. 20,000. It's Miller time. Indeed. That's one big Twinkie. It really is. All right. Wow. But yeah, I think John, maybe you and I may do a little video on like, is this in trouble? Because maybe it is. Maybe it is in trouble.
Yeah. When does it close? I can't remember when it closes. It's soon. Yeah,
it's soonish. It's coming up. 20,000. We are goals indeed. Yes, Ranker funded. Oh, wrong universe. We are Lewis. We're Lewis Tully. Oh no, the wand broke 5 minutes after opening it. The pop tip cut all the wiring for the. Oh no. Well, that's a bummer. I'm sure they probably they could have sent you a customer service one. Blitzway Ecto 1, here I come. There you go. Todd Smith, PowerCons in Ohio, you go in Jay. So yeah, I kind of had the inside scoop that was going to happen for a little while now, and maybe. No offense to Columbus, Ohio. My family's from there. I used to go up there a lot, and I haven't been in a long time. So maybe if John goes, I'll go. How about that? John, are you gonna go?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's not that bad of a drive.
Isn't it like 14 hours?
No, it's only like 9.
Oh, well,
I-
that's doable.
I drove there from here for toys.
Yeah?
Once. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, pretty close. The guy met me just outside.
We'll set it up like maybe we'll do a big caravan. Anybody that watches this,
and we'll just start meeting up, do some Death Race 2000 there.
Oh my God, yes. That would be amazing. And just say how along the way we could all just like, oh my God.
But it's going to be just more convention than PowerCon now.
Yeah,
Because it's going to be, I know Val's trying to get every toy company involved from NECA to Hasbro to Boss Fight. It's going to be more of a mishmash rather than just Masters focused.
Yeah. Agreed. Shannon's in for a road trip to PowerCon.
All right, he's got that. Can we take your camper?
He's got that camper, the
camper van.
Yeah, the shaggin' wagon.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Anyways, I Rat Race. Like it would be.
Yep.
We can organize this and just have this really fun caravan. And and again, if you're in Raleigh, but even if you're just kind of like along the path, like we can kind of chart out what our road trip will be, and then we'll have like points and meet up. Oh my God, like nerd trip. I love it. That'd be so much fun. Animaniacs is a pass for me. John, is it a pass for you?
Undecided. If I found Pinky and the Brain in the wild at a show, I'd probably get them.
For sure.
But
they're two separate packs. It's like
I know they're just not $55 to me. It's I said it during our early bird special episode during the week. They are setting that price at $55, and it's like, because it's an Ultimates, we have to fill that slot. We're gonna, even though it's just, a little figure, we have to fill it with enough stuff to make it worth $55.
These will be big. I think.
I know, but
the Ren and Stimpies are big.
Yeah, I mean, there's still everything is kind of around a 6 or 7 inch height. I won't say scale because you can't scale any of those things together. But do you know what I mean? Where it's like I would be fine with no alternate or just one alternate head, no alternate hands, as long as you can hold something in each hand, and an accessory, or Pinky and the Brain together with the magnet, nothing else.
Yeah.
But being all in on both of them with shipping, if you pre-order and you're at like $130 with tax, no. Big no.
Pinky and the
Brain on 101 scale.
I mean, I think they're big. I just don't. I'd rather have it smaller scale and do a 2-pack than 2 separate ones. I feel like this is too much.
Yeah.
This is too much.
They should make something between Reaction and Ultimates. Just a little bit better than Reaction, less than Ultimates, maybe around a $25, $30 price point.
They look great. They look fantastic. With Mr. Home Alone here. They look, again, all these Ultimates figures look great. Yeah. I think just for me, it's tougher just to drop another $120, $10 on Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah. I mean, I really want Ren and Stimpy. I really want a lot of their other Ultimates figures, but
they're too spendy.
Yeah, can't justify it.
Yeah. Let's see, Mike, does the Entertainment Earth charge anything up front? No, I believe it charges once it ships. It is more expensive. I think it's $475, I believe, at Entertainment Earth, but it's free shipping, I think, and they don't charge till it ships. So to me, that's the one to go with. That's, to me, the no-brainer.
Because you can pick that Super Saver shipping, whatever that they call it, because they use one of those outside services.
Yeah.
What is it? Like Pitney Bowes.
And it can be a little weird, but it'll get there.
It'll get there. Trust me, it'll get there. Tracking is going to look strange, but
It can't be more strange than the Val Staples PowerCon shipping solution.
Yep.
It got to my door, but there was a lot of like, I guess this will work. I love this from Nick Dillinger. A solution, John, between Reaction and Ultimates, $30 schmultimates.
I'm in. I am in. You know what I really want
What?
from Super 7? If it's an Ultimates, I want Looney Tunes figures. Not Tiny Toons. I want Looney Tunes. If they did those, I will be all in.
Mm-hmm. Except for me for a lot of Disney Afternoon stuff. But again, like NECA is doing the gargoyles. Those are like 30-something bucks and they're huge.
Yeah.
So, and I understand this is a smaller company, probably a smaller run, all that kind of stuff. But and I love the TMNT Ultimates line, and I've gotten some of the Thundercats as well. I think it's great as well, but there's just only so much money you can have. So I hope there's enough people out there that buy this to make it successful, but it's not for me. Over 20,283 on the Proton Pack, so it is still going strong. What's our final predictions, John? In an hour and 40 minutes, how many do you think it'll get?
I'm gonna say 21,783.
21,783.
Yep.
Price is Right rules when we say 21,784.
Oh.
$1, Bob.
You need a skinny microphone.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Final 22. A lot of people saying 22. Count Von Strange 23,000. 22,367. Ooh, Doc Smizzle. I'm gonna say 24,987.
Oh man, if it gets that high, they got to give us something else.
They have to. I mean, if we get to 25,000, they need to include the PK. Listen, Daco, I'd love that. I just don't see him doing it. What?
It could. I mean, that's 10,000 over the last stretch goal.
That's true. There's like,
and one of the goals is stickers and a book.
That's true. That's true. And I'm sure Chaz, it was Chaz the Guru, will post one of that classic scene from Breaking Bad where just laying on the piles of cash. Needs to make one of Pam and Bill just laying on the cash tomorrow. Bernie Davis, 25,000 gets a patch for uniform. Absolutely. Chris Fleming. If we get to 25,000, they just give us Bill Murray. I'd buy that for $1. Sebastian Gomez, super chat, $4.99. The price on the Party Wagon sucks, but the main issue is that it makes me feel nothing. The style doesn't even fit the turtles. I would say that of the artwork. It absolutely it doesn't evoke any feeling for me whatsoever.
Yeah,
I care less. And again, I know that my opinion doesn't supersede everyone else's. It's just that's how I feel about it. Goggles, absolutely. 25,000 brings in almost $10 million. Wow, it's a lot of cash.
That is a lot of cash.
I agree with John Hibbert. This is easy. They've already made it a bottle electric cooler as the last level. I 100% agree. Why not?
Yep.
Why not?
Or just give us the recipe, and then we'll just make it.
Jonathan, I've never done a Haslab before, so if we order more than one pack, we definitely do get as many extras as the pack that we ordered, right? I don't have to. No. It's like you get each set with each one. So no.
Yep.
You'll get 2 of each. You will definitely
Pikachu!
for everything. For everything. Let's see, it's currently at 23:07. Hour and some change left to go. Oh my God, Mr. Home Alone. 25K Bobby Brown sings on our own theme amongst arrival at your house.
Bobby's gonna be busy.
He'll be real busy.
Yeah.
But I'll take it because I love that's a good tape. It's a good jam. Moonshine style ecto coolers in the news coming soon. There you go. Wade, the wagon artwork evokes 90s nostalgia cash grab. Kind of. It really like the later stuff. And it just, yeah.
I think I'm passing on the party wagon altogether.
So you think you're passing altogether?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Because it is very toony looking,
Mm-hmm.
much like what NECA's been doing. So I'll wait until um to see what NECA does, because they're definitely going to do something.
You think so? Okay, let me figure FOMO you for a second. What if they never do it?
I'm okay. I'm really okay. Especially now that I'm going to have to find a place to put the Sky Striker.
You got plenty of room. John, your room is like twice the size of my room. You have room. You have like the thing that's amazing about John's room, and again, whenever you kind of get it how you want it, we get into it. But like the room John's in now, which is huge, which I think is twice the size of my room, the room you're in right now. But you have like another room that connects to that room. You have like you have like a normal size room, and then you have a door that opens up into that room that you're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. So you have room. I want to hear it.
I know I do have room. I need to move so much stuff around.
He's got room. In a panning shot of John's term. If I know John, he probably have like 10,000.
Oh, there is so much stuff on the floor right now between all the albums I bought. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous right now.
Big Mac, yeah, NECA will surely do something with TMNT vehicles at some point. Yeah, I understand. I understand where you're coming from on the van.
And another reason I would wait is I don't think it would ever be worth more than it is selling for.
Mm-hmm.
So I could probably pick it up at some point if I ever decide to get it, loose at, down the road.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably for less.
Yeah. No, true. It's very true. Well, there's that third party company too that are doing one.
Yep.
I think you have to paint it though, but
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they were going to print it in the colorways.
Yeah. John Hibbard, I say autographs from the cast would be awesome. Sure. Well, hey, they got it's funny when you get a toaster. I love that collect with Chris. This thing, the AMC popcorn bucket. They had Dan Aykroyd sign a bunch of them if you ordered online.
Oh, really?
So you got Dan Aykroyd signed popcorn buckets, which is awesome. I have a few bottles of Crystal Head vodka with his signature on them, plus my record. But let's see. Grayskull, I don't know why everyone assumes an NECA will do the vehicles. It's not really NECA's mo to do vehicles. But what do I know? We'll see. Doc O, I need a Ghostbusters Turtle crossover line of figs and movie like Batman Turtles. They've crossed over everything. No, they already did.
They did Turtle Ghostbusters.
They did.
Playmates did.
Yeah, Playmates did them. I've got the Mikey Venkman.
Mm-hmm.
That one was kind of weird though, because they like turned the turtles into like the actual Ghostbusters. So like the Peter Venkman one, he has like the Peter Venkman hair, Michelangelo, and it's like his face kind of into. It's a little weird. It's cool. It's weird in general. But anywho, we'll see. We'll see how that all shakes out. Yeah. Oh my God. That trap looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Super jealous.
Yes. Congratulations to Craig on that. That is
super congrats.
And I really want to know where that straw came from. Is that set straw?
Oh my God. Let's see. Those the Ghostbusters TMNT figures were weird. Anywho, this might be a good one for Brian to do like a chart. Can we discuss the Super 7 pre-order to delivered ratio? It's getting absurd. They keep throwing so many out. I think it'd be a good math thing to show, like how many things have they collected pre-orders for versus delivered? Because maybe it's not as bad as we're thinking, but it does seem like it's a thing.
I think it is worse than we.
You think it's worse than we
think? Yeah. Because there's little things that we forget about, like that first wave of Disney Ultimates figures.
Yeah, they still haven't shipped those. Yeah.
I have the Mickey pre-ordered, Sorcerer Mickey.
Yeah.
I just got a notice it was supposed to be delivered in November.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that was pre-pandemic problems.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a notice saying I think it was either March or May at the earliest.
Yeah.
Like that's, before 4 months delayed on, and that's probably not even like an important thing for them, where they're probably more concerned about getting the Thundercats figures to people.
Yeah.
It's, I don't think they're shipping things out in order. It's no, we need to get these out more, more importantly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some take priority. Yeah, because I know the Thundercats has had trebles.
Mm-hmm.
And I know wave 3 or was it 4 of Turtles is starting to ship now.
Yeah, wave 4.
But yeah, I would love, people are saying, bowling, we need charts, Jay. I'm not great at charts, so Brian, if you're out there, if you want to, it's a totally volunteer thing. If you have time, that'd be awesome. If anybody else wants to do charts, go for it. That'd be awesome. All right, Skeletor and He-Man TMNT would be dope. Absolutely. So yeah, that I know it's a pressing concern. Yeah, I know people ordered Just Donnie have already gotten theirs. I've seen them show up, so it's happening. John, you and I, we ordered 2 sets each on that one again, right? So
yep.
Hopefully we'll get them soon.
Did we pay for those?
Yeah. I think we paid for the front half of that. I think we still have to pay
I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm sure our friend will be like, where's my money? All right, and then last but not least here, just some Turtles figures from NECA. The box art again. I think I thought it was with Caesar, but if I see these in the wild, I'll probably pick one up. But I'm not pre-ordering it. That's where I'm at with this turtle, this Frankenstein, Raphael. Where are you at with it? Oh, dang it! I'm not even showing it. I thought I was sharing my screen. What is?
Yeah, I was waiting for it to come up.
I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Here we go.
I mean, the box art is awesome.
It is.
But
no?
I'll go back 5 minutes to complaining about Super 7, but I'll still say I'm going to wait for the Ultimates Super 7 version.
Yeah.
Of the Universal Monsters TMNT crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are cool, but it's just not the style I'm looking for.
Same here. I want the Playmate style 100%. And so I'm with you. I'm waiting for Super 7 on that. I may have to wait a long time for it.
Yep.
But again, if I see this in the wild, it's going to be hard for me to pass it up. That's all I'll say. But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, John. It's time for our latest toy house. Mine will be short today. So John.
Yeah, I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot either.
It'll be a quick toy hauls today.
Yep.
Be good. All right. So do you have them ready? Handy?
Yep,
okay.
I do. All right. I found He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Orko.
How are you? I'm happy for you.
And Sorceress.
Oh.
And they were I found them at my Walmart. Just sitting there all by their lonesome.
Now I gotta go back to Walmart
with He-Man and Skeletor. and it's just He-Man and Skeletor, 4 per case. He-Man, Skeletor, Orko, Sorceress.
Mm-hmm.
But this Orko is so awesome looking. It's so cool.
Sam's with you. I need that Orko stat.
Oh man, I love this. I kind of hope they do, some sort of variant of him where
yes,
I don't even care. I just I want a few of these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jay, 100%.
And then the next thing, because I'm not sure, we don't know yet how or if the retro Real Ghostbusters are going to continue the Kenner style.
Yep.
So I'm just going to continue with the vintage ones.
Smart.
When I find them.
Mm-hmm.
So I found a pretty nice lot of just accessories for the figures.
Ooh, be still my heart.
So I mean, there's a couple. I mean, the traps are here, the ghost
Yep.
traps,
Mhm.
and then you'll know. I don't know the
Stump
guy's
J,
name.
H2O Ghost, the bottom
Yeah,
half.
H2O ghost. The top half is here as well,
Okay.
but then everything else that's here is just accessories
Mm.
for the Ghostbusters themselves. So I got Power Pack heroes,
Yep, that's
parts,
Winston's.
the whistle,
Yep,
screaming.
that
What are
goes
they? Screaming heroes.
Screaming Heroes, that goes to Egon.
It's all just parts. The ones
yes.
that have
Ooh, that's a tough one to get. That's the Slimed Heroes accessory. I believe that's
is it? I
yeah.
think I might have all of them for all the figures.
That's might be that's a pricey accessory. Well, all with the masks and the little squeezy balls and
I have 3 masks.
so there's that one had everybody but Janine, so that's 5. So you have Lewis and then the 4 GBs. So
Okay.
so it would be 5 squishers and 5 masks.
Okay, I think I have 3 masks. And then the same seller I just bought some more stuff from.
Yeah.
So I think I got the rest of the squishy guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if there was masks in there yet. What else is here? Like some of the ghosts, or quite a few ghosts, like the companions that go along.
Yeah, the slime and Ryan Doyle is correct. There are like I have the red is or I guess red, pink, whatever, and the blue of the Ray.
I think after I get this next lot from the seller, I'll have all of the power packs.
Mm-hmm. That's Spangler's.
But in all the things, there was no proton packs.
No slimed ones, no purple
Nope.
ones. No.
Nope. Actually, there might be one coming from the next lot. I think there's one slimed proton pack.
Okay.
So I thought I'm just going to start. I'll just buy the parts.
Are you have an ectopopper piece in there? Oh,
yeah. I think there's 3.
Yeah,
there's 3 of them.
Mm.
So I'm pretty psyched about this.
Yeah,
pretty psyched because you find the figures, and then I'm like, I don't want to spend the money on just the accessories. Buying them piecemealed.
Yep.
But when I found the big lot, I'm like, yeah, I'm all over that.
Always. Like I'm always. That's whenever I find a box of accessories, I buy it. Just always. I always buy it, and because you should never know when you need the parts. And so like years ago, I found a huge lot of Ghostbuster parts. So I have fins for Ecto ones for days. I have doors. I've got at one point I have like 5 firehouse signs. Like I had so much stuff. But it comes in handy because you find these things and you can complete them, and then
yeah,
sell them or keep them or whatever. Like,
oh yeah, I got this guy too.
Yes,
but I don't have anything else for it.
You don't have I had like an engine and the dude, of course.
Yeah, the engine and the driver guy.
Yeah.
And then I think in the rest of the stuff that I have coming is the, it was like the red scooter. And then it has the driver.
Yep.
That's coming too. So I'm pretty stoked.
Nice. Riley Bob, 298 people watching. Back the like button. Indeed, if you haven't done it, hit the like button for sure. Let's see if those monster mouth traps cause many bruised knuckles as a and Ryan says, I might have extra packs, John. I'll check.
Awesome.
You'll never know. That's why I say that's a pro tip for any collectors out there. If you find a box of accessories, buy it and just hold on to it. Save it for a rainy day.
Yep. And I got about another 10 pounds of stuff from other toy lines that was with that. But I need the figures. I got to hunt down the figures. I want to find them in the wild. Like when we're at a show or whatever, and then I'll have to ask you, like which one is this? I mean, you can tell the screaming ones because they have the part that the accessory attaches to. But other than that, I'll need some help.
Screaming Heroes is great because the Venkman comes with a ghost trap, and then as well as a little gun thing, and then Spangler comes with the PKE meter. So it's the only time in the original line that you could get a ghost trap, a little ghost trap, or the PKE meter for your real Ghostbuster figures. It's insane.
I might have the trap. I think I have the trap in another tub
It's a
of
little
stuff.
gray, trap.
Yep.
20,861. It's insane. Come on, let's force Hasbro to give us something. That's what we need to do. All right. Any others, my friend?
No, that's all I got.
All right, hold on. Let me. Okay. Mine's pretty light as well. And one, I sometimes there's a lot of stuff I post on the channel, and even in episodes, there's stuff that just gets cut for time. I'm very much like, if I'm watching one of my videos that I'm gonna post, and if I get bored, I'm like, it's gotta go. Or if I'm getting like, I don't want to keep watching this, cut it out. So Josh, who watches this, was super kind enough to pick this up for me. I already kind of spoiled it, but the popcorn bucket X01. So I did actually, it was like 5 minutes in that video that ended up I just cut it all out because like, this is going on too long. No one should speak this long about a popcorn bucket in a review. But it's really cool. I'm very thankful to have it again. Super thanks to Josh for picking this up, because maybe there is an AMC theater around me, but I don't go to one or couldn't find one. So super thankful that he's able to pick it up. It is an okay just let me sum this up very quickly. It's an okay stand-in for your Plasma series figures. It's not perfect. It's still a little too small, but it's better than, in terms of scale, than the one that Hasbro did give us. So there's that. And it has lights. It has working lights, which is pretty cool.
I mean, you used it in your Plasma series figures review, right? And it looked really good,
right?
Like as the backdrop.
Yeah, it's a good backdrop. And so, yeah, so it was featured in the video, where there's this whole section of the video where I was like, well, what if your Plasma series X1 is just too small? Well, there's a solution for that. And then it just went into like, and I brought this in, and I had a really cute shot of me placing the box down and opening it. It was amazing. Let me just tell you, it was amazing. But it was too long, so I cut it out.
Did you have popcorn ready? Did you do some Jiffy Pop?
I cooked up some popcorn. I showed how the popcorn works. Like I would say it's not a great popcorn holder. There we go. It's just like the inside of a toy car.
Yeah. Pretty hollow.
Yeah, like I feel like kernels and stuff would get so stuck in there if you did put the popcorn in
butter in the crevices.
Yeah, just it would never be clean again if you did use it for the popcorn thing. But I'm sure there's people that did it that just don't care. Like, again, they're like, oh, it's cool to have this, and they just throw it away or something. I don't know. But for us collectors, like,
the movie, they throw it in the container where the 3D glasses go.
Exactly, yeah. Man. But for us collectors, there's like, no, I need to keep it clean. Even though this dirt wash they put on it looks terrible.
Yeah, that is pretty sloppy.
But I think it cleans up okay. But still, again, this is really cool. A popcorn bucket that's like a pretty large scale Ecto-1. It's pretty awesome. It's awesome. So I can't critique it like I would an actual toy, because it's not a toy. It's a popcorn bucket. It's a different scale. Exactly. It's like 30 something bucks, I think. Toys are awful. Ooh, fill it full of jelly beans. There you go. But like that many jelly beans, holy crap. I'm trying to avoid late onset diabetes. I can't do that. Signed. And some people got signed ones. Mega J Retro back the pack, over 21,000 backers. Let's do it, people. But anyway, super thankful to get this. So thank you, Josh. And then went and saw Encanto yesterday with the family at Cinemark, which is the theater across the street from our house. And they finally had the Ghostbusters stuff there. So I don't have it here because I actually use it to drink out of, but I got the mini puff Coke thing, cup with the little topper on it. So I got that. And then I got the bucket. I got the popcorn bucket, which is just straight up a bucket, but I forgot it. It's actually sitting upstairs. I didn't use it though. But that one's actually more of just a bucket.
Did they give it to you empty? Like you paid for the popcorn and said, I don't need the popcorn. I'll pay for it full price. I just want the bucket, untouched, clean.
Yep. Like she was. And I like even this year's like because this so this is still in the baggie because I haven't decided if I'm going to save it in the baggie or not. I don't know because I have a problem. But so I do the ordering of the stuff and then I see they have it there. I'm like, oh, well, can I just buy those and then not use them? And then she was like, I guess. And she was like, well, do you want me to just put popcorn in the bowl anyway? Because you paid for it. I was like, no. I have the normal large popcorn and I want the other popcorn, but don't put any popcorn in it. Just give it to me in the baggie.
Mint without popcorn, please.
No popcorn butter in the mini puff popcorn bowl. And again, there's just those moments as a nerd, a collector, whatever, just putting clown makeup on. The more I am talking, the more clown makeup I'm putting on my face because I realize how ridiculous of a human being I am. But the lady was incredibly nice, very gracious, and I gave a really good tip because I was like, you had to put up with me. Anyway, then one last thing. Today at our normal Target trip, they had all the new Black Series Junior figures. So I got the Horatio Sands figure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. And the Bo-Katan.
Awesome.
They had them all there, and I was kind of like, I can't buy all of these. Well, most of them. They didn't have IG-11, or I would have gotten it. But I was kind of questioning whether or not I should get Bib Fortuna. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna get the Mandalorian or Clone Wars type figures. That's what I want because I have actual vintage for them. So, anyways, I got these two. Pumped to pick these up, and they had Kuel as well, or however you pronounce his name. But so if I find IG-11, I'll pick him up too. And now, like as I got these, I was like, maybe I should have backed the dang Razor Crest, but I didn't.
You could probably get it on a good price.
Could I? Like, let's be honest. Could I?
Maybe.
Probably not.
I was going to ask you. Now that you have decided to stick with 3 3/4 Star Wars, are you going to keep your AT-AT?
No, where am I going to put it?
You also had the Slave One, right?
Yeah, the Slave One too. It's still in the box. I brought it to sell at the last toy show.
I know.
I don't know. I don't have any room. Let's see. How did you like Encanto? I loved it. It was awesome. It was let's just say it deals with like family drama in a really good way, like unhealthy familial relationships in a really like it does a really good job. Plus it's a Lin-Manuel Miranda songs like written, and so again, I'm a big Lin-Manuel Miranda fan, clearly. So if you love Lin-Manuel, he also did Moana. So if you love Moana, so again, so great songs. If you love Lin-Manuel, it's like his style. So great lyrics and music, and the story I thought was really good. And so the Disney movies I think are better than the Pixar movies right now, and Encanto I think is up there. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. Let's see. Razor Crest has listings for $780 plus. Nah, nope. Not gonna happen. But yeah, I gotta thank Ryan. I gotta thank Ryan for that. Ryan Dole, Black Series Junior. But they better not Haslab. You better not do a 1/12 Ecto one because I already have a 1/12 Ecto one.
Yeah.
Chris, this video sale had barges listings for over 2,000.
That's a little too much.
But
I mean, I know that they go for that high, right?
Yeah, they do. They do. All right, John. It's the end of the show. You know what that means? What do you think it means?
I got to turn off the chat.
All right, yes, it is that time again where let me get the oh no, I lost my banner. Where'd it go? And it's It's that time again. It's time to see if we can really stump John on his infinite knowledge of toy collecting and toy geekery. Yes, everybody at home, everybody all over the internet, say it with me. It's time to stump that John. Whew. Also, just real quick, we're only 75 backers away from 21,000.
Oh, damn. It's going to get there.
It's nuts. It is nuts. Just to make sure. I thought there was, yeah, okay. There's a couple. Oh, my goodness. There's a few here that I did want to pull up. The images are so big. I don't know if I'll be able to pull them up in time. I'll stick with the ones I have right now. Okay.
Do you have answers?
Yes, these ones I have answers for. The other one, it was the images are so big I couldn't see them in the email. So I made sure to resize them and change it up a little bit. No Motu talk. That is a shame. Oh, Pop Actor, come on now.
We talked a little Motu.
Yeah, we right there. We had the Argo. It happened. Right there. Okay. Let's share the screen. Oh, make sure I hide the other one. Hide sidebar. There we go. All right. I feel like so there's only two.
Okay. From the same sender?
Same sender. Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. Anyways, here we go. First thing.
Ewok Village playset.
Boom. All right, maybe that was a little too easy. All right, next one. That is correct. It is a support piece for the Ewok Village playset.
Mm-hmm.
I also would have accepted Sherwood Forest.
Yep. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yes, a lot of people are saying Robin Hood. Right. Last but not least. Oh, Sherwood Forest. Bullwinkle. No, it's Robin Hood. Oh my god. Black Star Ninja, we need another G.I. Joe Haslab so Dan Larson can come back on in that flight suit. I know.
We do. We do.
The one, John, you and I have known him for a little while now, and nothing but the utmost respect for him, just as a person, individual. He's good, kind soul, good person.
Mm-hmm.
But the respect level just went to a place in which I didn't know it could even go higher to than when he showed up to our stream last week in full on
in full gear, like he was ready to jump in and take off.
Oh, just yeah, top of the pops, best of the best. All right, and next,
Biker Mice from Mars.
All right, you got it.
I mean, I know there's Vinny. I won't know the other names. I just know Vinny. Throttle, maybe.
Trying to like find another accessory.
You're trying to stump me with something else.
Yeah, it's like that's too easy. Yeah, we'll just give it to you. We'll just give it to you. All right, John. There you go. A successful stump, John. That was so fast.
That's what she said.
Anyways, all right. Well, that will do it for this episode of Toy Geeks Pop Actor. Before Sundays was before Sundays was reserved for church. Now it's Geek Death. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna touch that one. I saw what happened to John Lennon. I'm not no comparisons or whatever. I knew it. He stole my answer. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you everybody in the chat. I want to try something new because like there's the end thing. So check out some of the other things on this channel, like this one that YouTube wants you to check out, and a playlist of all the episodes ever of Toy Geeks right here. I'm gonna put that in after the fact. People watching it live right now, you're not seeing it, but people after the fact, you're gonna be seeing it. It's gonna
go back, watch our evolution. Just
you can
happen.
Go back in the early days, like
Hi, everybody. Is this on?
Nobody steps on a geek in my town. Exactly. Thank you, everybody. Everybody in the chat, as always. And until next time, hasta luego and goodbye.